Oh, do you not? That's fine. I'll just...
Now then, how are you doing? Welcome to the vlog. If you're new here, nice to see you. If you're an old viewer, I'm back. Sorry, there's been a delay. Right, let's get to it. Rimpact tyre inserts for this bike. Carbon anxiety. Sort of got over it a little bit, but I still haven't inserted these, which have been sat on my countertop for quite some time. So first things first, get the bike washed, and then we'll get them stuck in, and hopefully it will be a fairly straightforward solution to my anxiety. So the bike's clean, and this is my first attempt at inserting the Rimpact Gravel XC tyre inserts. Recommended to me by a friend. The idea is to dissipate some of the force away from my carbon rims. I have struggled with lowering the pressures just because I don't want to ding my rims, but these seem to be really expensive bits of sponge. Are they going to do the job? Got some valves as well, so I wasn't sure if I was going to need those. Got them just in case. In hindsight, I should have opened the box maybe a day before and let these inserts get to their natural shape. I really hope this isn't too late. It's a mark on my rim, hopefully it's not anything too serious. Relatively straightforward. This is the first time I've done this with these inserts, so it was just a matter of taking the bead off the rim on one side, sucking all the old sealant out because we'll be reusing that, and then carefully putting in the new inserts. The idea is with these inserts that they actually controls the rebound when you go over some obstacles, and you get that compression in the tyre, which hopefully will also help with some traction. Hopefully I'll get all these benefits once I've got these things in. I should have had an extra pair of hands. I do have to speed the video up here because I faff and faff and faff trying to get the tyre to stay in place, the insert in because it's got to get beyond the edge of the rim and actually get into the centre of the rim, and then get the tyre back in place to hold the thing in before it pings back out again, whilst also being coated in slippery sealant residue. So finally get the insert in and get the bead where it needed to be. Start the bead round, never ever usually have a problem. But it's blooming tight, to put it politely. So put the sealant back in. And add a bit of additional sealant as well. Someone told me if you go 4 spokes wide with your sealant, that's about right. Not sure if that applies when you've got a big foam insert in the way. So the bead goes back on fairly easily at first, until I get to the end, or the last bit where it just won't go on. It is so tight. So Cycle Pals sent this ages ago, and I've never ever used it because I thought I'd use it on my road rims, but I think I'm going to have to engage tool. So this tool made a vast amount of difference. I'm not sure if I'd have got it on without this Cycle Pal tyre tool. Didn't read any instructions, figured out that if you just did it gradually and don't be too greedy with how much tyre you try to get back on the rim, and it went on with ease. Fantastic. I'm going to do a review for this tool because it did save my skin, and I'm guessing in some cases it would be a must for maybe some road tyres. We're on! Fantastic. Brilliant. So 40 psi going in. So I did the same to the back wheel, but I put too much air in. So I wanted to let some air out. I've taken the valve out and no air is coming out of the tyre. Does that mean that has blocked up the valve? Okay, so that didn't work, so we're going to sort of swing on the valve. So the wheel doesn't seem to be running true. The tyre is out of shape a bit, but then as I've rested my thumb up against the rim might be out of shape a bit as well. So what's going on? Time for a ride. Let's go and have a butcher's. We're going on an urban ride and see if they'll just beg in and settle in.
So day after installation, I feel all right. Right, it's a bit of an urban test before we go and do anything major. It doesn't feel that much different, but there's something weird going on. New brake pads, they're rubbing. But while we're out, we are just going to go and see a guy, and I don't know what his circumstances are, but you'll get the gist in just a minute. Yo, how's it going? Say again? Oh, do you not? That's fine. There's nothing at all you want? That's okay. That's alright. I'm just concerned because it was hot, you see. That's alright. That could be a problem then. So what I'm going to do is 6 bottles of water. Back again. No, I tried to do a good turn and deliver these to the homeless guy. But he's got so much stuff, he doesn't want anything. So that was a bit weird. The guy didn't want anything. He had stacks of food, and obviously he's got his own challenges, so we tried our best, but then had to return him to Aldi because there's no way I'm carrying 6 litres of water under my arm to get home. So, in conclusion, I've got a little bit of fettling to do on this bike. The tyre isn't quite seated, I don't know if that's the insert, and the brakes are rubbing. Till next time, like and subscribe, and we'll see ya. Woo.